David Mohoz, former CDF, and usually is the one who comes here because the Honorable Tafire doesn't come. He came and told Parliament that when soldiers and policemen are arresting people, they must identify themselves. General Mohoz Kainerugaba, he said, I disagree with that minister. When I raised the issues here of deploying soldiers in South Sudan, and Parliament asked the Minister for Defense to explain, immediately the spokesperson of UPDF dismissed him. He said that one represents us only in Parliament. General Erweru there, he was called a buffoon by the CDF. One by one.
What is the procedural matter?
I am raising it if you allow me background. One by one, whether ministers, whether UPDF soldiers, whether committees of Parliament are becoming victims of CDF. So the procedural issue I am raising, Madam Speaker, whether you should not get government at the highest level to tell us, because recently he said, you opposition, you are going to beat you during elections. For us, we are Tutsi. These are serious matters that, Madam Speaker, everybody, every sane person must be concerned with. They are not matters that can just be ruled and will continue. I mean, I don't know, Erweru is about to run away. I don't know whether David Moore sits in his office comfortably. The Minister of Defense the other day was here. So we are all have become victims of this one man called Mohoz Kainerugaba. This Parliament must find a solution.
At least for me, I'm not a victim. For members, what we need to look at, where does that...
The law on Presidential Emoluments and Benefits Act does not provide the State House to drivers. It provides the State House to the President. So if he chooses to sleep there, Shamba boys, drivers, is also in breach of that law. Because the law says provide the President with the State House. So the procedural issue I'm raising is whether this matter should not attract a debate under 52. So we can tell this Minister of Information that actually his statement is in breach, or the President that is attempting to defend is in breach of the law on Presidential Emoluments and Benefits Act. When the President flew his daughter in a presidential jet to Spain for antenatal care, he said he did not trust Morago because they were about to amputate a UPDF soldier, and therefore created doubt about our health care provision. I can see colleagues there, and you are victims. I am raising a matter that is going to affect you and your GRE. So the guidance I seek from you, Mr. Speaker, if the head of state has all this luxury, I saw colleagues falling on each other to shake his hand. I saw colleagues falling on each other to shake his hand. He had traveled there with the presidential convoy, including a toilet. So if we had all that luxury that is not subjected to any procedure, and we have someone dying in a hospital, it puts you as our leaders and supervisors in a very difficult situation. Because the same media that you, Mr. Speaker, you follow, we also follow. You are now being attacked for not caring about one of your MPs. I therefore want to plead that the same channel that allows the President to fly his daughters for antenatal care, just antenatal care which can be given by anyone, even since that life has saved my colleagues who have been clapping for not helping, then you can celebrate and go and comfortably shake hands with the Bazukuru if you have finished the sons. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So, Honorable Ssemujju, I think if you want to benefit from the luxury, you you can move a motion here, we also buy you a toilet. Because it seems you wanted a mobile toilet, you move a motion, we subject it here as a whip of FDC, okay? Because you seem to be knowing much more about what people are benefiting than me, so you can move a motion, then we also buy for you and we give you the luxury. Otherwise, how will I rule that we start giving the luxury you're talking about if it's there? So, honorable colleagues.
So one of the sad things that has happened to our generation is that we thought by this time, because I am 52 this year, maybe one of us will be the president. But all the people are not giving way. Multidimensional poverty in Karamoja is at 82%, followed by Acholi. I don't know whether that is the reason that colleagues were thanking NRM. But that's what the National Bureau of Statistics said. 82% of people in Karamoja are suffering from multidimensional poverty. When they are sick, they can't go to hospital. They resort to nature. That's in the report. So one of the things that I always teased the Honorable Repair about was their love for the NRM that has kept multidimensional poverty in Karamoja at 82%. One time, this is the report of government, you can access it even on the internet. Honorable Rokeris. So one time the MPs in the 9th Parliament, including a Repair, they addressed a press conference at Hotel Africana and said the worst thing that had happened to Karamoja was the appointment of Mr. Museveni's wife as a minister for Karamoja. Those of you who were in that parliament and from Karamoja, you can bear me witness. The following day, they came here in the members' lounge, the same people who had been at Africana, and said the best thing that happened to Karamoja was the appointment of Mama Janet as a minister for Karamoja. And my brother was one of them. I am not accusing. I am only asking, looking for answers. Maybe Honorable Rokeris, who has been here for 2.5 decades now, can explain. What is it that endears you to NRM that has kept you? So you can see how colleagues are thankful that the President has given Honorable Arepel state funeral. Because I told you last time when we were mourning a person here that is one of the things that he gives equitably. State funeral he can pick around from Karamoja, from Uganda, from... You should be thanking the President for giving people jobs, not state funeral. This young man didn't want to die. You are now crying that his children have remained vulnerable. You should be thanking the President for his education policies that can make children go to school, not for dishing out like handouts, state funerals, and you are a parliament. Therefore, as I mourn my friend, I have told you we met when we were young people. As I mourn him, I want to ask, and I am happy, the senior leaders of NRM, senior leaders by virtue of their appointment, because most of the senior leaders were chased. I want to appeal to you. When you come here, speak about policies for everybody. If we are crying for children of a former MP, what about the ordinary person? That children of former MPs, you are not sure of their education after his tragic passing. And we are a parliament of Uganda. Therefore, my brother, Arepe, I remember him. I said he was noisy. He was very noisy. Those who were with us at the university can testify. That we die, you've been an MP and you can't be sure that your children will continue with education. And then people say, want to thank the President, thank NRM. You are thanking them for what? For the state funeral. You need to get serious.